I mean, come on man, this is Thailand. So, welcome to Golden Hour here at the beautiful Jomtien Beach. I absolutely love this place. I spend quite a bit of time here, and if you've been here before, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. So, why don't you come for a walk with me along this little slice of heaven, and let's check out what's happening in Jomtien. So for those of you that haven't been here before, Jomtien Beach is just a couple of beaches around from the main touristy part, the main part of Pattaya Beach where all the action is there. So it's amazing that when you come here, even though it's not far away, it's a completely different vibe here. So one of the things I really love about it here is that there's always something going on. So at the moment, they've got a windsurfing championship. The last time I was here, they had jet ski racing, but it's such a beautiful, big open beach, and they really take advantage of that. So I think the main reason that I like it here so much is it's a lot quieter and way less touristy than the main part of Pattaya. I find the main part of Pattaya, it's a lot of fun and I go in there all the time, but I like to leave there sometimes and come back to somewhere much more chilled. It's a lot less touristy here. It's mostly Thai families hanging out, especially here in the afternoons. They sort of do picnics all up and down the beach here. It's really nice. And at night, this place actually comes alive too. So on one of my first trips to Thailand, I stayed in Phuket, and I actually stayed a couple of beaches away from Patong, but I didn't know at the time. I didn't know where the touristy part was and where to stay and where not to stay. I don't remember where it was, but I stayed somewhere that was completely dead and there was nothing to do. There was nothing around. It was just like a very chilled beach town, and I didn't like it at all. I ended up moving to somewhere much more convenient, but this is not like that at all. There's restaurants, there's bars, there's cafes, supermarkets. Everything you need is all along this road. This place is pretty spectacular here in the afternoons, and well, you know how I feel about my sunset beers. So as I mentioned, this beach is really long. This is the beach just behind me here, and then on this side, this is the main road that goes all the way along the beach, and it goes for miles. And on this side of the road is all cafes and restaurants and everything. And the best thing about here, being that it's not as much of a touristy place, the prices are all really reasonable in all the restaurants and everywhere here, which is an awesome bonus. All right, sun is going down, beer time. Oh, there's also BART buses here, which is great. Try not to die. Yes, sir, that's what I'm talking about. Check this out. Cheers. So the majority of the time when I come and stay here in Pattaya, I actually stay in Jomtien, or sometimes I stay in Prasamnak, which is just down that way. It's connected to this beach. It's the same beach essentially, but just the far northern end. It's a total change of pace here, which is what I love about it. You know, I do love Pattaya and I enjoy the madness of the place. But it's non-stop, you know. In the mornings, I'm not at all a morning person. If you know me, you know what I'm like in the mornings. And I mean, in Pattaya, I'm rarely up before midday anyway, but when I am, I don't want to talk to anyone. I don't want to see. I mean, at 12 o'clock, the bars are they're all full in Pattaya. There's massage girls screaming at you. There's people trying to get you, trying to sell you things, you know, and you don't get much of that here at all, which I really enjoy. So beautiful here. So not only are the sunsets amazing, but you get this amazing sky. About 30 minutes after the sun goes down, the sky just keeps changing color, and I've seen some of the most incredible sunsets here. Like the sky goes this really cool purpley pinky color, and I love just sitting down here in the afternoons with a beer, and I mean this is heaven. Check that out. That's that sky I was talking about. Man, I haven't color graded this or edited that. That's exactly how it is. So I've mentioned before that I'm actually thinking about getting a condo down here in Pattaya, and you know, for how often I'm down here, it just makes sense instead of paying for hotels all the time and just keep getting distracted by how beautiful the sky is behind me. But when I do get a condo down here, Jomtien is definitely the place I'll get it. So believe it or not, as the sun goes down, this place actually really comes alive. So a bit further down this way, which is the southern, I grew up on the East Coast, so I'm always mixed up whether south or north. Yeah, the southern end of the beach gets much wider, and there's a really good night market down there. It's quite a fair walk, and I'm not going to walk down there tonight, but the night market is awesome, and you sit on the beach, and they've got all different setups. You can sit on beanbags or little tables, and it's actually a really great date spot. But it's just awesome to go. There's hundreds of street food vendors, and you can just grab your food and sit on the beach there. It's really good. One of several really good night markets here in Jomtien. I mean, they're all over the place here, but this one's awesome. They got great food. It's all really cheap. Live music, beers. I mean, what else do you need? So at this stage, if you're still wondering if there's any nightlife or can you get up to a bit of mischief here, I mean, come on man, this is Thailand.